We have a wonderful, wonderful family. 4 kids, 1 daughter, 3 sons, 10 grandbabies, which are the delight of my life. It's a wonderful, wonderful family. I had been having some heart issues. I knew I was having a heart issue, but every test that was run, every cardiology appointment, every stress test, nothing came to fruition. Had my oldest granddaughter in the car with me. She can't have been 16 years old. I had to pull over into a shopping center parking lot, and I sat there and I knew I was in trouble. And I was so worried about scaring her that I refused to allow her to call 911. Worst mistake I ever made, because had I done that, they probably would have found the problem many years earlier. September 2011, I was sitting at my desk and realized I was having a real problem. We had an on-staff nurse and I made my way to her office. The next thing I know, 911 is there. Had it not been for the paramedic hooking me up for an EKG and saying, your heartbeat is 168 beats per minute, you are going to have a heart attack. I must give you this shot now. It was pretty scary. You can't breathe. You literally can't catch a breath. You're panicked because you don't know what's going on. And when he says the word heart attack, I'm thinking, I'm pretty young. How can I be having a heart attack? So he gave me the shot and it felt like a soda can collapsed and then just popped back open. And my heart converted. So supraventricular tachycardia entered my life, and I was kind of on lockdown for a couple of months. I'm an avid quad runner. I like to ride quads with my family, and I was not allowed to go anywhere until I got in for surgery. It was about a 4.5, 5 hour surgery, very successful. I was one of the very, very lucky people that had a successful ablation, no medication required afterwards, nothing like that happened for me. I'm back on the quad bike. Woo! It's such an event in your life. And without the American Heart Association out there fighting for us every day, you're going to have moms and dads who aren't here in kids' lives. And in my life personally, without knowing CPR, I wouldn't have a granddaughter here today.
For Ava, she was like the Houdini of my children. So we had gates in our kitchens, and for our slider, we didn't have a gate around our pool. That's a big mistake. I rented. They didn't want to put a gate up. Well, the battery had died in the alarm that was on the slider, but we had been in and out barbecuing. Football started, everybody got excited. I excused myself, went upstairs to use the restroom, and I came down and I didn't see her anywhere. She was just gone. So the curtain blew up. All I saw was hot pink floating in my pool.
My dog was out there. And what me and my mom think is that he was giving me love and he might have pushed me into the pool, face down, and I was floating.
So our good friend dove into the pool and got her. And then he handed her off to her dad. And then he's frantic, running, screaming, panicked. She's purple, literally purple like eggplant. I take her from her dad and I put her on, I had a green couch. And you know, you're supposed to do CPR on a hard surface, right? I was trained in CPR. You know what you're supposed to do, but you don't do it that way. I felt like gallons and gallons of water coming out of her. My floor was sopping wet, my couch was sopping wet, and she's still not breathing. I just heard this, and it was like, I don't know, it was just the most amazing sound in the world. Even barely, she was barely there. I would not have my child right now. Honest to God, if I didn't have those tools. Nuts.
I remember when the ambulance brought me to the hospital. I remember my dad jumping on the fire truck and sobbing and saying thank you for saving my daughter's life. I think my mom's a hero, yeah.
We just monitor her lungs just because of the scarring of the lungs. Other than that, she's good. Like, there's no brain function test she has to do, no neurological things or anything like that. So we've been really lucky. We were really blessed, and it was a miracle. Oh, anybody can learn CPR. You can definitely learn CPR. I implore you to learn CPR.
I want to be a paleontologist or a veterinarian because I would like to help animals like my mom did with me. They like dinosaurs and I want to learn more about them. Maybe I could bring one to life someday.
I just want to see her healthy and happy and living the life that she clearly is meant to have and be a part of.